Yes. How are we doing? A little Premier League preview for you. Shouldn't be like too long of a stream. Just a chiller on a Friday. It's quite hot outside in this shed, mate. The shed is incredibly warm, you know. We need that aircon fast because it's becoming unworkable conditions in this shed. We're dying out here. It's sweaty as anything. So, yeah, thought I'd do a little Premier League preview. We can have a look at this weekend. Obviously, the top half of the table is pretty much dead. So I think we mainly focus on the games that at the bottom of the table. Do you know what I mean? Your Leicesters, your Evertons, Leeds. See how the thing is. Yes, everyone in the chat. If you're not already, make sure to subscribe to the channel and click notification bell so you get notified every time we go live. If you want to support the channel, you can join the Xtra Club. There's 2,500 members, and if you're not one of them, would you like to be? No ACLB tonight is busy, and Hugh's watching bowls, I think, with his dad. Should we go for Asensio? Actually, I'm not sure, mate. I'm not really sure that Asensio to me has always been a player that is destined for Arsenal. I don't know why, but in my head, I've always seen that Donny in an Arsenal shirt. So I'm not watching not bowls. No, Cronenberg, not bowls. Imagine bowls, BOHS in it, Bohemians. Hello, son. How you doing? Yeah. So I thought I'd throw a poll in the chat so you can all kind of have your votes. 78 votes so far. Leeds and Leicester is leading the way to get relegated. And obviously, there are some difficult fixtures. So I think we should start. Well, I don't mean everyone kicks off at the exact same time. 4:30. Ooh. I could be completely wrong here, yeah, but I thought the last day of the season, every game was a 3 o'clock kickoff. I don't know why. I thought every game was a 3 o'clock kickoff on the last day of the season. And if you're wondering why I'm reacting to that, like, oh, that's because it was 4 last year, was it? Right, honestly, I've just made this up in my head, you know, right? I've 100% made this up in my head. I scheduled the watch along for Sunday without even looking as a 2 p.m. stream because I thought, oh yeah, 3 o'clock kickoff as always on the last day of the season. I don't know why. So yeah, I need to change that after this. Yes, Johnny Poddy's my dad with a 2. How you doing, son? He says the guy who spent 28k for Arsenal versus Wolves ticket. Serious? Someone spent 28 grand for an Arsenal versus Wolves ticket. I mean, just in like... Also, have you seen Arsenal's kit? Have you seen Arsenal's kit, right? That was definitely made with in mind of winning the Premier League. They've got gold on it. That is always a thing. 2.5 hour build-up, love it. Same thing, getting the bin, JP. Yeah. They bought it in March. That's heavy, that. I bet he's gutted. Yeah, obviously, 28k for a dead game. Yes, intent. How you doing, mate? Right, that's mad, that. Right, so starting off, do we click on them? I mean, we can click on them. Villa vs Brighton. I thought I'd have this at the side here so you can actually see what we're doing. Like when I'm looking at games and that, you can see Wagwan. Villa Brighton. The thing is, all these games now are just like useless. Absolutely useless. There's nothing that can happen with this game. Absolutely nothing. I'm not arsed. You lot aren't arsed. It's just on the beach season. Brighton obviously vacating their beach to go to Villa's beach. But you know what I mean? I know they don't have a beach, but dead. Absolutely dead. No point in this game existing. They've already secured Europe as well, Brighton. So big ups to Brighton securing Europe the other night. Yeah, that's that one. What other matches have we got? We've got Everton versus Bournemouth. Now this is one of them, and this can kind of like tell you a story of the bottom here, because if Everton beat Bournemouth, Leicester and Leeds confirm all done, innit? Because they can't catch them. So are Bournemouth going to beat Everton? Everton have been poo this year. Look, they've been shit, but you know what I mean? It's life or death situation. All they need is a draw. Is that right? All they need is a draw. But then what's the goal difference? Nah, a draw's not guaranteed, is it? 34. Oh, yeah, it is. No, it's not. If they draw and get 34 points, Leicester could overtake them because they've got better goal difference. Everton 1, Bournemouth 0, Sam McCoy is saying. Yes, you already pointed my dad again. Got Wembley in Istanbul booked. Is Hugh going? Yes, you already pointed my dad. I'm pretty sure Hugh is going to Wembley, so if you want to link up with him, you'll see him dotted about. I'm almost certain he's going to Wembley. Istanbul, not really sure yet, but we're going to be doing some content on the channel anyway, so you won't be out of your Hugh fix. So what we're predicting for this then, chat, obviously, Bournemouth, Everton. Everton really need to win this game to secure it, but they could lose and still stay up because of the difficult fixtures on the other side. Intent says I hope Leicester get relegated. Bournemouth are shite and they don't need to play well. 2-1 Everton, Jimmy Child says. Where's the party after FA Cup? We're not sure yet. Everton 2-1 nervy win. 3-1 they'll show up. 1-1 Everton can't score goals. Everton can't score goals. Is that fact? Is this fact? 1-1. They didn't score. They beat Brighton 5-1, but that was like a shock result, wasn't it? They scored 2 against Leicester. They got beat 4-1. That's at home as well. That's such a rip. Leeds pretty much relegated in 10. Kind of. Leeds and Leicester are in the relegation spots, but it could change on the last day. This is where the excitement is of the Premier League this weekend. Everton draw Leicester, failing to win. Leeds need a 3-0 win. Everton draw Leicester, failing to win. Leeds need a 3-0 win. Yeah, for the goal difference. Yeah, you're right. Everton ain't winning. To be fair, Bournemouth 15th here haven't had the best of runs. Yes, you already pointed about that again with the 2. So I missed the City pool era. It was only City extra tie die. City pool. Well, I think Liverpool will be back next year. To be honest. I think they'll be back next year. Right, so who do we want to win this, by the way? Everton or Bournemouth? Because if you want Everton to win, that's basically you want Leicester and Leeds to get relegated. And that pretty much goes with the poll. Is it at Goodison as well? It is at Goodison, mate. That's going to be such a hectic game, that. Everyone's going to be fired up for that. I think it's going to finish. I think Everton win. Do I think Everton win? I do think Everton win. I don't know why. Bournemouth play some good football at times. Nah, you know what? I ain't going that way. Everton are going to lose. You know why? Because I didn't back Bournemouth to get out of the relegation zone. So, I'm backing them now, innit? I'm backing them. I think Bournemouth will win. Got to back them at some point, innit? They proved me wrong last time, so... right, Leeds, Tottenham. This is another one of the big ones, right? Sam Allardyce has got an absolute jobby on his hands. It's a rip, man. It's a rip. Leeds have to win. Leeds have to beat Spurs. And now, don't get me wrong, Spurs are absolutely shit, yeah? But so are Leeds. Leeds have to win this game. Sam Allardyce, mate, you've got to pull it out of the bag. And I don't think it's going to happen. They're saying win probabilities on a draw here, but I genuinely think Spurs win. I think it'll be heavy. I think it'll be a heavy game, but I think Spurs win. You know what I'd love if Leeds and Leicester take early leads, get early goals and that. But and then to make it interesting, put pressure on Everton and that. As we're watching City, we can be seeing all these news come in about who's getting relegated. I said that really fast. I think that'd be sick. Yeah, that'd be pretty mad. Big Sam, obviously, he'd be wanting that £2.5 million payout, which he gets if he keeps Leeds up. But unfortunately, I think for the second time running, I think Big Sam's going to get him relegated. Yeah, with a spoon, mate. I think his relegation saving days are done. But to be fair, I don't think it's his fault this time. He got brought in with 4 weeks to save the club. It should have been brought in miles earlier than that. Kane with 2 goals as a send-off. Oh, yeah, to be fair, because there's a lot of speculation with Harry Kane in his future. United apparently interested. So that's another thing. Yes, Jordy put out is my dad again. Yes, bro. Because Chelsea to go down. It was fun whilst it lasted. Yeah, to be fair. Do you remember when we had that conversation about Chelsea? We had a full conversation about Chelsea and whether they could mathematically go down. I think we worked it out that they could go down, but they needed loads of different things to happen. Yeah, Charlotte, they needed a month before. They should have got in Big Sam a month before they did and give himself an actual chance. But Big Sam, mate, there's a part of me. I love Big Sam in the Premier League, yeah. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the pint of wine, the chips and gravy. Do you know what I mean? The meme of him stood there like this at the, do you know what I mean? Looking at the fish and chips board, do you know what I mean? Chip shop, do you know what I mean? Having a look at menu and that. I don't know what it is with Big Sam, but guy's just, he's straight vibes. Guy is straight vibes. He's funny. So I kind of just want pint of wine, pint of gravy, Big Sam in this Premier League. So I'm backing you, Big Sam. I want you to go and beat Spurs. I want you to pull out a masterclass. Do I think it'll happen? Absolutely not. But I just hope it was. I hope he does anyway. I hope he does. So best of luck to Big Sam. Hopefully he can save Leeds. I just think it'd be funny having Big Sam in the Prem, because if he got it saved, would they keep him? Do they keep Big Sam if he leaves? If he keeps him up, do they keep Big Sam? Or do you reckon they go get someone else? They don't keep Big Sam, surely. He just takes his 2.5 mil, gets off and spends it all on a chippy. Yes, channel YouTuber the 2 says, your weekly reminder that everything started versus Spurs 4-2. Yes, that is true. That is true. That's when everything was kicking off, man. Is he from Bolton, Big Sam? He is from Bolton. He'll know what a pasty balm is. Yeah, they'll move on from Big Sam, I think. It's a weird one, though. It's a weird one. I'm so surprised that Sean Dyche, because if Leeds stay up, obviously Everton are going to go down. I'm surprised that Sean Dyche hasn't got these like clear. I thought Sean Dyche should be miles clear, and just like me and Lewis said this at the time when they appointed him. It was like, yeah, he'll get them to safety now, but it's just not happened, man. Just not happened for Everton again, and they're in this situation again, just like there was last year. Big Sam will show levels, man. The guy's too much experience to lose against the noob. He could do, you know what I mean? Like that's what I mean. I think he genuinely, we could see Leeds win, but probability probably not. Pasty bars are elite food. Elite food. What else is on? Brentford City, that's this weekend. We'll have a preview out for you tomorrow. Can't tell you, it'll be the best of previews. I think City will go strong, just like Pep said. Obviously, join us for the watch long on Sunday for that. They're pretty relaxed, the watch longs these past 2 games, which I'm glad for, because we've got 2 heavy games in the next 2 weeks. We can kind of chill on the next 2 games. But yeah, I'm backing City to win that. Obviously, it doesn't make a difference anyway. Fulham. United obviously got 2 p.m. start. No Andy Barlow. I scheduled it at the wrong time. Yeah, I scheduled it at the wrong time. Yeah, United secured Champions League football for next year last night against Chelsea, which is no surprise because Chelsea is shit. However, United did not play good in that game. I only watched a little bit of it, yeah, and United, it was so open. It was so open. If Chelsea had anything about them, they'd have done bits. Chelsea-Newcastle, again, another dead game, I think. I mean, can anything happen? I don't think it matters. I mean, they asked about when they finish 11th or 12th. I mean, it'd be pretty funny if Wolves beat Arsenal, Chelsea lost, and they finished 13th. That'd be pretty funny. Yeah, Newcastle. I don't think they're going to be asked about finishing 3rd or 4th. It doesn't matter anymore. Used to matter because you used to have to play a playoff. I'm pretty sure that's in the bin now. Again, another game that is just absolute dead. But it is what it is. There's only 3 games really that matter at the end of this Prem. And this is the other one. Leicester West Ham. So, Leicester West Ham. Again, Leicester have just been trash, man. And West Ham have actually picked it up a bit. Genuinely, I think Leicester are in a bad position. Leicester at home, yeah, they are at home, but they just don't look up for anything. Mentally, Leicester look like they've checked out. It look like they've been relegated already. West Ham focusing on Europa, that might be the only saving grace from. But when's that in 2 weeks? This will be the last proper game that West Ham have for 2 weeks. Did West Ham just not go full ham? Not Fulham. Like full strength side. Because it's the last time they get to actually play a game. Sinifin, yes, for the 14s are. Big shocking Prem history of Everton go down. Yeah, first time ever. One of the founding fathers of the Premier League, aren't they? So, or the Football League kind of thing. So yeah, it'd be a major shock to see to see Everton relegated. Not shock as in like, oh, we didn't expect that because they are like at the bottom. But I mean, just a shock as in like it actually happening for the first time. They need Sean Dyche to do a Calvin Harris miracle, innit? King Harlan with a 5 says, JP, I can't believe we lost Champions League final to Chelsea. It's embarrassing. Any team in the relegation zone is better than Chelsea. I mean, to be fair, it is a different Chelsea side now. And Tuchel is good for cup football, and Pep did fuck us. There's the excuses, you know what I mean? You can reel them off. It doesn't matter now anyway. We're in Champions League final. Nobody wins the first ever Champions League final. It's not a thing. No one ever wins the first Champions League final. You got to go there, get your experience, take that. So next time you can harness that power in it. It's like another Infinity Stone, innit? A loss in the Champions League. And you get that. You know what I mean? Thanos going mad. But yeah, says King Harlan. I appreciate the super chat, mate. Yeah, obviously the first Champions League final. Oh yeah, obviously the first Champions League final. Other than that though, this time in 2 weeks I'll be bricking it. Absolutely, mate. I will be in the bin. I would be in the bin in this time in 2 weeks. That's why we need to allow this chill. Allow that we can. It's a luxury. We can just chill out and watch the games. Just chill. Obviously not if you're a Leicester fan, Leeds fan, or Everton fan. Leicester, West Ham, what are we saying? Yes, Smell B. You can have that. You can have that. I pressed the wrong button, innit? Yes, Smell B. Welcome back to Xtra Club, mate. Appreciate it. Brian, FAL Champions League, you had to pick one. Champions League, hands down, easy decision. Easy decision. We've already got the Prem, your bread and butter, Champions League. Is that the real Smell B? I don't think it is the real Smell B. In fact, I know it's not the real Smell B. Yeah, so what we're saying then, Leicester, West Ham. I think West Ham will win. Genuinely, I think West Ham will win. Don't know why. I just think Leicester are checked out, man. I just think Leicester are checked out. I don't know what it is. Could be absolutely wrong. But I have a feeling that West Ham will just do the business. Get a result there. Maybe a draw or something. Which obviously isn't enough. Isn't enough for the situation. So if we go off that, then what's Leicester's home form? That is a good shout. That is a good shout. So last home game, they drew away. They lost 3-0 at home to Liverpool. They drew 2-2 with Everton. They won 2-1 against Wolves. They lost against Bournemouth. They lost against Villa. They lost against Chelsea. They lost against Blackburn. Rah. They've checked out, man. They have checked out. What's West Ham's away form? Let's have a look at that. West Ham. Where you at? What's your away form here? Won against Alkmaar. Lost against Brentford. Lost against Palace. Won against Bournemouth away, 4-0 to be fair. That's fair. Drew against Arsenal though. Whee! Won against Fulham. I think Leicester in the bin. I think teams that are going down. So the poll is there, and I agree with the poll. I think the two teams that are going down are the two teams that are currently sitting in their positions. I think Leeds and Leicester are going to go down. I don't see. I'd love it. I'd love it if Big Sam can go get a result at Tottenham. But I think they'll probably end up drawing. I could see both games ending in a draw, and that's not enough for both of them. I think these two will both go down with Southampton. I think Everton have just got away with it again. They've just got away with it. But Everton need to fix up, man. They need to fix up in the next summer. They need to sort things out, man. Hoping the I hope the table changes throughout the day. I think that's how it'll finish. I hope it changes throughout the day. But just makes football a bit more exciting for the weekend, doesn't it? I expected the relegation battle to be a bit more hefty. I remember looking at the table like a few weeks back, and it was all so close and so tight. Here's what it is. Other games, Arsenal Wolves could have been the big one. 28 grand season ticket, or 28 grand ticket anyway on the line for that, but that's in the bin. Could have been a big game for Arsenal, that, but obviously they bottled it. Is what it is. That's just a dead game for them. Southampton, Liverpool, dead. Liverpool out of the Champions League spots. They're in the Europe spots anyway, so they'll be pretty chill. And Palace and Forest, dead, mate. Dead. That's what happens, though. End of the Premier League. End of the Premier League season. What a season it's been as well. It's been wild. We've had Premier League allegations because we're cheating. We've had Cancelo kicking off. We've had everyone in the mud. We've had Unhappy Meal FC. Do you know what I mean? We've had Smile FC. And then we've had comebacks. We've had conceding free kicks against Trippier. I remember that one. That was a solo watch on that. That was well early in the season. Just been a mad season. We've been 8 points clear Arsenal. It's been... We had a World Cup. A World Cup jam right in the middle of this. Madness. Absolute madness. We've had you joining us on the channel. It's been a crazy year, man. It's been a crazy year. 2 months without football, except friendlies. How we're going to live without City playing, Jay Singh? I know how we're going to live, mate, because we're going to inject every little transfer rumour straight into my veins, mate. Every little thing. The tiniest of shit sources, right? You best believe breaking news. Manchester City are signing Lionel Messi from the deadest of transfer sources that you've ever seen ever, mate. I'm going to inject every little bit of transfer straight into my eyeballs. Every single day, transfer streams. That's what we've got to look forward to. That is now. Straight from... In 2 weeks' time. In 2 weeks' time, let the clickbait commence. Basically that. Smacked up on transfers, mate. Exactly. Italian style with a 5. Yes, Italian style, mate. Leicester and Everton to go down will be something else. I think it's Leeds and Leicester to go down. I completely agree, mate. I completely agree. Although Everton going down if Leeds did something, it'd be wild. And Italian Stan again with a 5 says final day of the Prem will also decide the UEFA what's it called? I can't remember what it's called. I want Villa to get that spot. At least they would have a chance to win it, unlike Spurs bottom it. What's it called? The Conference League, UEFA Conference League. That's what it's called. So is that this? Villa have... Oh, so there is something on this then. There is something on this. So who can get this? Rather, some more excitement in the top of the table that I completely overlooked. What a streamer. So Brentford can get it. Tottenham can get it. And Villa can get it. Brentford, Tottenham and Villa. Brentford are playing us, aren't they? Yeah, Brentford are playing us. So they'll be right up for it. Tottenham are playing Leeds. So that's the extra motivation for Spurs. And Villa have got Brighton. So, do you know what I mean? Them 3 teams there, they've got it on the line if they want European football. So Spurs can actually get a glimmer of European football. So in that sense, Big Sam, sorry mate, but the pint of gravy is not saving you this time. Yeah, I don't. But then, even Spurs aren't guaranteed it though. They still need Villa to lose. I hope Villa get it. Did Dave say that? I want Villa to get it. Yeah, Dave did say it. Yes. It's time you are Dave Rocky, innit? You are the OG Dave Rocky. I hope Villa get it. I hope Villa get it because, yeah, Brighton would have been in party mode this week anyway, and Villa have been mint. Emery's been so good this year. They fell off a little bit towards the end, but man, we were talking about a top 4 push for Villa at one point. Villa have been sick, man, since Emery came in. So I rate it, me. I hope Villa get that. Villa beat Brighton. And then Spurs and Brentford are just out of the way then. That's that. That is that. Anything else? Anything else to talk about? That Gundo extension stream will hit different, Charlotte. Best believe that Gundo extension stream will hit different. If he signs it. I hope he signs it. I've got good vibes about it, you know. We need to kick Spurs out of the Big Six and put Newcastle in. Oh, yeah, true that. Do you know what I mean? On the Big Six, does Tobes get kicked out now or what? Because Newcastle need a seat. Newcastle have got their seat at the table. It's mad. Let's speak about Borges. No point. Guy's done, innit? I reckon he leaves. Top 4 next season: City, Newcastle, Villa, Liverpool. That'd be crazy. Oh yeah, Matisse as well. Matisse out. Yeah, it ain't gonna happen, innit? Because obviously they're the mainstays of the big six. They can't just kick the Donnies out. I think it'll just stay as it is. I think it's just like the original big six. But I mean, Newcastle do need a shout. Newcastle do need a shout in there. But yeah, that's it, man. That's your last Premier League preview. I know we only started these a couple of weeks ago properly. But next season I want to be running these every Friday. So every single Friday at 8 o'clock at night, we'll go from that. And unless there's a Friday match, then we'll bring it forward to like a 7 o'clock going into that. Then every single week, basically, that's the plan from next season, is to have a Premier League preview show. Kind of like this. Right, it's pretty chill. We just chat. But I appreciate everyone who's super chatted, by the way. Massively appreciated. I appreciate everyone for joining the stream. Make sure you like the stream as well. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Click notification bell, because we'll be doing our preview for Brentford at some point tomorrow. We'll have some more streams, maybe some contract news to inject straight in. You never know. Maybe some transfer news. Maybe Messi's gonna leave and join City. We don't even know. But we'll have to Lauren, look forward to clickbait transfer streams, jokes, hope for big news. That's it, mate. Clickbait all the way, mate. Clickbait all the way, and don't shout at us. Don't shout at us, because loads of people do shout at us. They're always like, clickbait, mate, this is rubbish. Because then when we do real streams, people are like, nah, this is just clickbait. Like the boy who cried wolf. We're the City fans who cried clickbait. Is that right? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, see you tomorrow.